Hello everyone, my name is Soft Sharp. I'm a forger. I've made a lot of maps in Halo 5. Crazy things for Ready Up Live and other obstacle courses and a whole bunch of maps. Today we are going to be looking at a lot of the community maps that people are making, and I want to share a little bit about what everyone's doing. So this is Artifice. He has this little gun range where a little object jumps around and moves, and you try shooting what's going on. I mean, this guy is pretty crazy because he's made a menu where you're able to go into this box and click on stuff, and it'll spawn him into the map right where you were last standing. I'm not sure of the full extent of what's going on here, but it's freaking awesome. The crazy thing is that this guy's been making these awesome creations, and he's only sitting at like 116 subscribers, so you guys should definitely look him up, see what he's got going. I'm very impressed with all of his work, and we're going to be looking at a couple more things that he's been doing. For example, he's got these AIs that spawn in, bots. These bots, they hop on his vehicle and they move around. I think that's actually freaking awesome how he's able to drive with the vehicle. They hop out and follow him. They hop in the Warthog. It's great. Definitely a lot of potential. I can't wait for them to actually add AIs into the game, and maybe you can have like a squad of AIs running with you as you're trying to clear out like a base. Alright, so check this part out. This is freaking awesome. So this is Infection, and it's in the Forge game mode. 343 has not yet released the ability to add Infection into the game, but Artifice has gone into the settings and has made a version where if you die, you join the other team, and they come out running with swords and try chasing him. These are actually the bots that are chasing after him. I think so. I mean, they could be like a multiplayer match, but I don't think there's a lot of people playing right now. Yeah. And also, like, the little feed right there is blurred out exactly what's going on, but definitely a lot of hard work. So I asked him a couple questions about, like, how hard was it difficult to change the nodes, and he says, it was pretty difficult, but mostly it has to do with the limitations, and I thought it was pretty awesome. The one last thing I thought that he did was really cool. I have a favorite character in Overwatch, and that is Tracer, and you have the ability to blink backwards and reset time and blink forward. I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, moving on to bissuetox. I'm not sure exactly how to say his name, but this is pretty cool. He's got himself a little firing range here and shooting targets. And he's doing this in multiplayer, and they're shooting targets and having a good, jolly good time. He moved on to make an obstacle course, and this one you have to shoot targets to move walls, and he has a little timer so it all functions properly, and if you fall down below, you get teleported back to the very beginning. And this is super cool. Yeah, definitely a lot of hard work went into this one. Alright, Criptem. He took Craig, turned him into a flashlight, and wherever he walks, the little flashlight will point around and follow him. I think that's super cool. He moved on to this wall that you're able to destroy, and I love it. Give me more. I love destruction. There's going to be a lot of cool things that people are going to make, and I think we're just scratching the surface here. Alright, moving on to DanBrindleyArt, and in this video he's got these boxes where if you smash them, the weapons that are over out in the desert, they get teleported into the boxes, and it's kind of like you're getting some loot. He also made this little Frogger match where you're going across the road, the vehicles are traveling super fast, so if you get hit by them, you're probably going to die, and that won't be good. Also, he does a little driving and get a little bounced around a little bit, and the vehicles are traveling super fast, so you definitely have to watch out if he turns this into a super big map. Alright, and moving on to Duncan23. So he's been a forger for quite some time, made a lot of awesome creations, and definitely very aesthetically pleasing designs. He took the map, turned it into a desert, and also gave it this awesome loop-de-loop, testing out the abilities of a mongoose, as it's spinning around and driving around in the new forge. Awesome stuff. Alright, and then Infinite Forges, he's made this Pandora. So if you guys have seen Avatar, this is an awesome design. Like seriously, check out all of the bright colors. It looks freaking amazing. Definitely a lot of hard work went into this, and I'm not sure how much of the budget was taken to make this creation, but it looks like he put a lot of work into it. He also made this map turned into like a sprawling forest instead of its normal streets, and it's been overgrown super bad, and that's pretty awesome. And moving on to our last but not least, Zmods. Zmod has a lot of cool things where objects are being thrown and destroying the player. definitely a great example of how we're going to be making stuff without AIs at first, but I definitely hope that we do get those AIs, because that's cool, but maybe not enough. He moves on to make this cool door where you put these blocks on it and it will drop the door so he's able to pass on through, and he goes further on to make a better example. For this, he grabs like the blocks, goes around the room. It's like an obstacle course, and eventually puts them on the door, which allows him to get through and escape on a warhog. He also makes red light, green light. This is awesome because if you're moving, it sends out a little kill ball and eats you. Or at least it tries to, and then it gets you. Aha! All right. Nope, there it goes again. Yeah, it definitely looked pretty deadly. I'm not sure how it would work on multiplayer, but it's still pretty cool. So this is Portal in Halo. You shoot an orange bubble, shoot a blue bubble, travel through them, drop your blocks. Heck yeah, that is 100% Portal in Halo. And there's some other cool stuff that you can do. So he sets like an orange portal over there, goes back down to his block, puts it through the portal, and it makes a little animation and drops the ball, or the box. And then he goes up there, sets it up again, and puts another portal, moves the block, and there you go. I think it's pretty awesome. Have you ever wanted a black hole gun? One that actually sucks everything into oblivion and so it disappears, but then you can spawn it back so it kills you. Heck yeah. I think that's amazing. I'm not sure how he was able to create it to do anything like that, but that's awesome. Just sucks everything up and blows it out. Heck yeah. Alright, moving on to our final clip, we have Death Race. And there's a lot of cool things that are happening. You have explosions, you have bots running around shooting, they're doing their best to kill you. You've got turrets that, well, they're sitting on these towers and opening fire on everything. You have these lasers you have to dodge, otherwise if you hit them, you explode. A lot of super stuff, a lot of cool stuff is happening here. And a lot of hard work went into making this creation. Not only this creation, but all of the creations that were in this video. You should definitely consider subscribing not only to my channel, but to their channels, helping this community grow and making it something awesome. I can't wait to see all of the creations that everyone makes. And if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. My name's Soft. You guys stay sharp for the next video. I'll catch you next time.